Thank you.
I call a member for Fremantle.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. And the member for Page is spot on. The NBN, as it currently stands, it is bollockal. It is bollockal, and it's indisputable. It's indisputable. It's indisputable. It's irrefutable, and it's even, if you like, indefutable that this is 100% on you. This is 100% on you. This bollockal NBN is 100% on you. It's a rare achievement to stuff up the policy and program implementation for an essential service twice, not once, twice. It was the Howard government, in its wisdom, in its unbridled enthusiasm for privatisation, that decided to sell off Telstra, and they consigned Australia to life as a broadband backwater. That decision in the late 1990s, at the relative dawn of the internet, put us into a 20-year broadband limbo, a 20-year holding pattern. Other countries, including much less developed countries in our region, surged ahead. We have the 13th biggest economy in the world, sometimes the 12th, sometimes the 13th biggest economy in the world. We currently have broadband speeds at 53rd in the world. The member for Page tells an Irish joke. As the member for Lyons points out, in Ireland they are 7th in the world. We are 53rd in the world. It is a crying shame. Labor's creation of the National Broadband Network was designed to repair that damage, to create an affordable, consistent, high-quality broadband framework for this nation in the 21st century. And you know what? It was going to be based on fibre. It was going to be based on fibre because all the evidence and all the expertise shows that fibre is the state-of-the-art, future-proofed technology. And as every person who knows anything about broadband the world over will tell you, do it once, do it right, do it with fibre. So how did it all go wrong? Well, I think you'd be tempted to borrow a phrase from the Prime Minister and put it down to ideology and idiocy, because it's hard to explain it in any other way. It began with the lunacy of privatising an infrastructure monopoly. Privatisation at any cost is the path they wanted to go down. That's where we are now, 25 years later. It continued with the abandonment of a fibre-based network in favour of the multi-technology mess, in favour of the 19th century copper catastrophe that we live with now in 2017. Not just decades-old copper where they found it buried in the ground after 70, 80 or 90 years, but brand spanking new copper that they've bought in, becoming, I think, one of the largest copper wire stockpilers in the developed world, and shipping it around to put it back in trenches where the old copper just won't do. Why? Why did they do that? Because the Vertican Review, geniuses, cutting-edge, high-tech users like Henry Ergas, decided that the biggest risk was a fibre network might just be too fast. A fibre network might be more speed and more data than we actually needed. Never mind that since the 1970s, computing power, processing power, has doubled every single year. It's called Moore's Law. It's a law that computing power and processing power will double every year. 90% of all the data on the planet right now was created in the last 2 years. But those on that side were concerned that the fibre network would be over par, that it would be too good for Australia's need. And what is the result of all that? It means that Australian households and businesses continue to go without an essential service. It means we remain at a global disadvantage. It means our economy misses out on the most important infrastructure investment, the investment that is critical for us to take advantage of the areas that our economy needs to move into: high-tech manufacturing and agriculture, creative industries, all of the various different creative and productive opportunities that the 21st century holds, we are missing out on. And it's because of the policies of this government. The saddest thing, if you take a broad view of social and economic life, the saddest thing is the creation of a savage and steep digital divide, a divide that will lock in and exacerbate disadvantage. That will mean that the people who live in poor areas, people who already face significant disadvantage, are locked into that set of circumstances that are held out from access to health, education and essential services. The NBN disaster, it is the Prime Minister's pet project. It's his area of special interest. It was his portfolio responsibility. It is 100% on this government. They have done the double. They've sold off Telstra. They've buggered up the NBN. It is indefeatably a mess of their making, and they will wear it around their necks.